Hi, so I just want to take another minute of your time today. I spoke, I think it's for the Dementia Alliance International recently, on a panel of people internationally to come up with theories and strategies for better care. And I have a lot of ideas about that. One being that when somebody has dementia or Alzheimer's, they're known to be violent, but in truth it's coming to fruition or to our awareness, whatever, that actually people that are demented are not so much violent. It's the caregivers aren't educated well enough to actually approach people in the right way so that they can work together. So my point on the panel, one of them was that I feel it's strongly that if there is a conflict between a patient and a caregiver, that there's a lack of education. And there's a lot of information from Tifa Snow and a lot of other Alzheimer's and educators these days that's available on CD or online that can give you amazing ideas of how to work and communicate so that those kind of things don't happen. So that was one piece. And another thing that really came up was a lot of ideas about how to make a home nicer. And I actually just visited a home. One of the suggestions is you pick out your place and you go volunteer there so that the transition is easier. And this isn't easy stuff to deal with. And this is the stuff that I'd like to talk about more in the Alzheimer's support groups online. But in my in-person Alzheimer's support groups, these are the things that I bring up. A lot of people in these groups don't want to talk, but they find it refreshingly helpful that I will bring it up, and I'm comfortable with talking about things that most people never talk about. So I just looked at a home, and I can tell you there was nothing pleasant about it except for that it was a few blocks away. And it would be nice to be in the proximity of my daughter's salon. She works right down the street, and so on and so forth. So in this place, they do take disability. So I have gotten disability, and that's what I got. So there's not very many places that even allow you to come in if you have dementia or Alzheimer's, which they do. But if you're violent, like you're supposed to be when you have frontal temporal dementia, or you allegedly should be or could be, most likely are, even getting doses of now, then you can't stay in this facility. And I think that's kind of been, from what I've understood from some of them, most of them that I've checked out, that they don't have a separated area for people. Now, I'm just beginning to look at this, so don't quote me on that. But I did want to say that the future would hold if I took this place down the street, or if they took me, sharing a very small room with 2 beds and an in-table kind of thing for a dresser. So, yeah, it smelled funny, the walls aren't pretty, you can hang art but you can't paint, and that kind of thing. So again, the differences that I want to make in the future for people who are diagnosed with dementia and Alzheimer's is that there's a friendlier, more homier environment. This place does, however, let you bring your own bed if it fits in this room with a curtain in the middle, like a hospital, half a hospital room. So, yeah, the future looks a little bit bleak on this one. I guess I don't really have a lot to be picky with, but that is one of the things that me and some of my newfound compadres are exploring and looking at and having to consider, and that I would really love to see be changed in the future so that people are welcomed that have dementia and Alzheimer's, and that there's a safe place for everybody to go. Thank you. Have a great day.